All right. So, where we left off, you had rescued the governor and his wife the session before, and you had questioned them much more friendly than their previous interrogators, and they were able to kind of give you some information about how many guards were currently in the force. Said it got up to 70. Um, the Eldritch Knight that you had killed was apparently the leader, had a note from the prince saying he was on official business for the crown, and he was in a rage because some shadow monster had rescued about a dozen prisoners in the middle of the night and killed some of his men. So, uh, the governor let you in on a secret of his house that there was a secret passage leading out of his study that led out at the beachhead um, near the docks of the town. And following that, you ran into very small resistance and you dealt with them rather quickly. And the governor and his wife decided to kind of start rowing down river to kind of go to the next city down the coast or the farmlands that are west of Gesh. And you, having seen kind of the boats on the opposite shore, sailed there and found there were quite a few boats that had kind of made their landing there. After some investigation, you headed into the woods where Duchess started to hear the sounds of combat and, in very uncharacteristic fashion, kind of just started sprinting ahead. And that brings us to where we are now. So I am going to do something really quick.
Yeah, your audio requires to look for your actual stream thing. Oh, not on Twitch though. Okay, that's good.
So the audio is kind of cutting in and out in Discord.
No, I thought you still had the audio basically up for your Twitch chat, but while your Twitch stream, but you don't. You're good. Because I was looking at this stream and then I had the other stream in the background.
Yeah,
this stream has the audio mixer up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fool me once kind of thing.
Yeah, that was on me.
But yeah, I think I can go ahead. I need to make an encounter. We're going to roll initiative now, but we're not going to be in an initiative really yet.
Hold on, guys. My mom just called me for a second.
All right. Take your time.
Oh, come on, man. I didn't like that roll.
That's okay, that'll do.
Do you want to know our rules already, or?
I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Oops. Give me a second.
I think he did say he wanted us to do our rolls. Oh, fuck!
That was initiative rolls?
Yes.
Oh, guys, my initiative matches my headlong sprint, guys. Merriman, I've just nat 20'd. First roll.
I have to turn on hardware acceleration again.
So I am at a 24 initiative.
Jesus.
Lucky bastard.
I mean, it matches with the headlong sprint, at least.
True.
It's not like I get there and stand dumbly for a second and let all you guys go past me. So I get there, I'm just going.
Alright, so I got
I'm just at the back, like, I don't know what's going
24
on.
for Duchess.
Or for Duchess.
That could be a bit.
That matches what I rolled.
And she can dash as a bonus action. We're so not going to catch up to her.
No, we're not.
It just means she'll die first. It's fine.
Exactly.
Oh, that'll have to be the tank this time.
Alright. Let's see here. I got a 14 for Lorazis. I didn't create it in time enough for the auto rolls to actually show up. Fenrir, what do you got for me?
I got a 4. Yeah.
Corin?
13.
Alright. Kind of a respectable spread here. Alright. Here we go.
The tank is chugging along like the tank.
And hopefully this works. Don't want to click again just in case I... Come on. It's possible I have too many things open.
Hmm.
You have hardware acceleration on? Because that breaks me every time.
Mills,
Don't you only have to turn that off for like
honey.
one thing?
There we go.
It's actually a couple of things. Whenever I pirate stuff, it also fucks with things.
Oh, legal.
Legal ramifications.
Oh.
Arr.
Yarr.
It's fine. I definitely wasn't also doing the same thing earlier this week.
It's almost loaded. I may have figured out Fog of War, so the stream will no longer just be seeing everything. But we'll
Ooh.
see.
Dog apparently outsmarted my dad. He let her outside and she came in the back way, which thus circumvents the dog gate that we have up. And then came to scratch my door and closed herself in my room.
Nice.
Yeah. So her brain's melting, but like
She can still
apparently
do
I'm
that.
thinking of the wrong places. Or right, depending on like what you're thinking.
I don't know. It's where she wants to be. It's the right place.
I know, and I'm like, honey, I love you, but you're just scratching. Like if she came in and just like laid down, be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But she's like legitimately damaging our doors.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oops.
Ha! There we go.
What is Fog of War?
I thought you were just gonna leave it as what is fog?
What is it?
What is
What is
weather?
war?
That is a good Loraz's question.
More importantly, what is it good for?
There is no such thing as a good war. Only a war that has minimal casualties.
Oops.
Every war that I'm not involved in is perfectly fine.
I should have had a nap.
What I did. I took a nap.
I didn't.
I
I
feel
set things
awful.
on
It's
fire.
great.
You're just
when-
bringing up the rear guard, Fenrir. It's not a big deal.
Fenrir's still on the boat.
He was looking for another rock, just in case.
I mean, know what? I'm cool with that. That was the most fun I've had threatening that man.
I
You
don't
guys
know
are
if
really
we can
doing
call
well
it.
for Lorazis's transformation into a better person.
I was like, I don't know if we can call it threatening based on the end result.
Yeah, I don't think you're surrounded by people who will make you a better person.
It's a
Yeah.
different type of person.
Just
The threatening was way more enticing than the murder, because then I couldn't threaten him anymore.
The rest is like, we did a really good job threatening that guy.
How'd
We
we drop
killed
him in
that
and let him drown? Yeah.
He scared him to death.
Like, semantics.
Mhm.
So there is one thing I wish D&D Beyond were better about for their encounters. Like, I'd like to add friendly NPCs without
No
it
friends.
Being
really
another character.
without it really skewing the difficulty of the encounter.
Hmm.
So instead, I'm just making a second encounter for
Hmm.
the NPCs, and I'll just have to remember
You know what?
everything.
You know what tabletop lets you do that though.
I don't want to hear it, Travis.
All right. I mean, fair, but like,
Oh,
listen.
God. Oh, forgot to add one. Duchess, it will be your turn first, obviously.
Let's go. I hear some shit and I
Duchess,
just take
fire
off.
your arrow into the darkness.
I mean, the question is, what am I going to see when I get there? That's the scary thing.
Everything.
All right. Yes. So, I kind of put you out a little bit in front. I'd say I can probably reveal at least like your move distance insight.
Okay.
Even though you're probably running very quickly.
I'd like full on, like
yeah.
headlong sprint.
Could you give me a perception check, but like with disadvantage?
With disadvantage? Hold on. Where's my perception? 13, 16.
That's pretty
That was
good.
with disadvantage, yeah.
So you're in a full like tilt sprint. God, I keep
Yeah.
forgetting that I have to keep going back to select. Eventually, I'm going to learn how to use this VTT just in time for D&D Beyond to come out with their
Are
own.
all of the tools hotkeyed so that you can select certain hotkeys to?
Travis,
Yeah, and is
this
something up with the
first time that I've done anything different. So there probably are hotkeys. I just haven't had to use them because I've just always been on
That's fair,
select.
that's fair.
Hey, slight
That's fair.
sidebar, is anybody else just seeing a blank screen or is that just me?
Zoom out.
Yes,
You're in
I
the
am
bottom
also
right corner of the
only
map.
seeing them.
I cannot zoom, I am currently watching.
Yeah, I'm watching the Discord stream, and all I see is the audio mixer at the
Yeah.
bottom, and everything else is blank.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure this wasn't just me.
No, it's not just you, it's me too.
You've
Okay.
got to be kidding me.
There you go.
I see it.
I love technology.
Okay, so I need to.
Technology.
There's
back.
Got to spell it.
Oh, wait.
Okay, we're going to end
Try this
that.
again.
And
Cricket noise. Love it.
that's not how it used to work.
We also didn't see all the audio stuff either, but yeah.
Yeah, that's all new for me as well.
Okay, I wonder if.
Now this OBS updating, because like that fucks with shit constantly.
Yeah. I thought about that like as I was doing it. I was like, huh. You know what maybe I shouldn't do is update the software I use. Well, this is fucking stupid.
The black.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
There. Okay. Hello.
So-
I can
I
see
kind of
you.
wish we were famous, because the amount of times this would get clipped and like shared all
Just-
across the internet,
Just
Oh,
people
yeah.
being like,
we would be so rich.
this guy doesn't know what he's doing. Okay,
Yep.
so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stop streaming that, and we're going to stream this one. So that should give you the map and the dice rolls.
Okay.
Yay.
Woohoo! I can see things now.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I just totally wanted to make complete fucking sure that it wasn't just me like having a
Definitely.
technology bullshit
Yeah,
thing.
definitely.
Yeah.
Wasn't
I
just
wasn't watching the stream, so my bad.
My chat doc still hasn't completed loading, so that's been fun for me. Not that
Oh,
like
fun.
anyone really chats, but if they did, I would have to respond on my phone. But anyways, Duchess, you are in like a full tilt sprint. You kind of hop over something that's blocking your way that you kind of glimpse out of the corner of your eye, and like as you're passing it, you realize it was a dead body. Um, I will let you decide whether you continue sprinting forward or if you want to stop and search.
Can I stop long enough to see if I recognize the person? Or the armor, at least, even?
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna stand there and loot. I'm gonna like quick glance, like, do I know this person and do I know what armor they're wearing? Kind of thing.
So I'll say for like 5 movement speed, you can just stop briefly, get a quick look, and then go back on your way.
Completely fine.
So, no, you do not recognize him. He has like a spear and shield laying near him, um, but he doesn't appear to really be armored.
Okay.
And yeah, you do not recognize his face. So I think
Cool.
you've
I keep going.
gone. We can probably reveal a little bit more. And that was your movement. So you have bonus action and action remaining.
Okay. I don't exactly know what the fuck I'm getting into. But alright, hold on, let me see what I can do for an action. Actions. Okay, I can hide as an action. That's good to know. Can I dash?
Yes, I believe you have that as a bonus
Bonus
action.
action. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's an action or a bonus action because I can do hide on either action.
Yeah. And we'll go ahead and reveal a little bit more. I'm just kind of deciding willy-nilly how far you see. The woods are like fairly dense. It would make sense that you don't have like clear view too far out in front of you.
Mhm.
But you've probably only used about half your movement speed now with your dash, and you do come on what appears to be quite a few more dead bodies. You will notice that a lot of them appear to be armed similarly. They have that kind of sword, the spear and shield combo, but there are a couple that look like the one guy you had jumped over before stopping to look at him. And the rest of the bodies seem to kind of be that fully armored kind of town watch guard that you have
And they're
experience with.
elves?
These are all currently humans.
Okay. Can
And you
I go the
do.
rest of my movement speed out onto, like, starting to skirt the trees now? See if I can see anything else, and then once I hit the, like, the absolute most I can do for movement speed, I would like to hide.
Okay. I'd say you can probably. We'll just kind of shoot you kind of behind this tree. We'll reveal a little bit of the area behind you.
And do I still hear fighting going on?
Yes, and it has grown quite a bit louder in the,
I know
roughly
where I'm going.
70 feet sprint that you just did.
Okay, and then plus hiding. And am I able to see that fighting now?
Yes, so you see um, at least uh, these kind of crossbowmen perched up, aiming further into the woods. You see a few of the kind of same guards you're used to, and you hear a lot more fighting. But again, it's very still thick. Like it's going to be very easy for you to hide. So it's also
Right.
kind of limiting your vision.
And I assume the people that I can see that the crossbowmen are aiming at are humans.
Yes.
Okay, and the crossbowmen I can assume are elves because we're in that kingdom.
You are technically in the Elf Kingdom, yes.
Am I able to even see the crossbowmen?
Yes, they have their backs turned to you currently. Um, but you would also know that um, elves, like especially the wood elves and kind of the rangers or kind of kingdom guards that would patrol the woods, have kind of a superiority complex when it comes to bows. Like anyone
Like
can
true
point
longbows?
anyone can point and shoot a crossbow. But if you're going to call yourself a ranger, you need to be able to use an actual bow. So
Okay.
that's not to say there are no elves that use crossbows, but it's very possible that these are also humans.
Okay. So I've reached the end of my movement speed. I would like to hide.
Yes, give me a stealth check. And I feel like Travis, you talked in chat just because you know I can't respond to you.
Um, hold on, I have a +8 to make it. Stealth +8, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
That will probably do it. Uh, Currently, no one is looking for you, so it'd be straight passive for anyone to even remotely see you. And I currently have not set up anyone with passive perception above 24. So you definitely feel very hidden, and you're probably correct to feel that way.
Like I
Okay.
sprint headlong and then I'm just gone.
That
Okay,
might be good
that's it because I
news.
can't really do anything else.
Yep. All right. From where you're hiding, you do kind of hear the twangs of quite a few crossbow bolts fire,
Okay.
and you kind of hear in the distance impact. Okay, this could be bad. Let's see here. Okay. I may have made a mistake.
Uh-oh. What'd you do?
Well, I rolled really low on initiative on the friendlies.
And
Nope.
now there are no more friendlies?
Uh-oh.
Potentially.
Oh no.
Okay. Oh. I was like, oh no, it's frozen. It's like, nope, I still have Fog of War selected. All right. But in happier news, that brings us to Erasmus.
Oh, bet.
So we'll scooch back down here.
All right, I would like to move forward towards the forest that I saw Duchess go towards. And when I stumble upon the dead body, I will thoroughly inspect it. Like, I know Duchess is good, but like, damn.
Are you thinking I killed this person?
Potentially. You went into the woods, and then I followed you and found a dead body. What?
That's fair.
That's yeah,
That's
okay.
fair.
I got nothing for that.
Yeah.
I don't either, because that is actually within character for Duchess.
A murder.
I mean, he
A
very
murder most
look at the
foul.
spear and the shield the guy has. He very well could have attacked me first, and I just like knifed him on my way by. Okay.
So, give me an investigation check.
An 11.
Okay. So, one thing very interestingly missing, no pouch of gold coins with the Wood Elf Kingdom mint on it. He does appear to, you kind of turn him over, he has 2 crossbow bolts in his back. Seems like potentially, with no other bodies around him, that he was just
I would
kind of
like to go.
the unluckiest person in the kind of group of people he was marching with, and when the crossbows started firing, the rest of them got the fuck out of there.
Ah. Well, I guess this one wasn't Duchess's, and I like dropped the body. I'm like, oh well, this isn't important anymore, and I'll continue on.
No longer care about this corpse.
This is just a regular corpse,
This is just
and it's
regular.
poor.
She didn't even make this.
Duchess already got the bag of gold off this one.
Yeah. You probably got maybe that
Like-
much movement left. I don't know.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, it's not giving me numbers anymore, and I didn't count the grids. So
You gotta select ruler.
what, Travis?
What?
Anyways, I guess I should learn how to use this if I'm going to continue
Clip it.
using it.
I'm just too savage today. My apologies.
That brings us to Corin. You saw Duchess flee into the woods super fast. You saw Lorazes follow less quickly.
Less quickly. All right.
More
Full round of
nonchalant.
movement after Duchess.
Okay, look at this. Ruler? I got pretty close to, I think, Loraz's move speed. I may have given you a bonus 10 or 15. 10, 5, 10.
You're fine. I'm not complaining.
I will say you probably saw Lorazis thoroughly inspect the corpse. He wasn't that much further in front of you. So you can choose to look at it yourself, or you can kind of be like, well, obviously, Duchess isn't there. Lorazis stopped for a moment. Can't be that important.
As he approaches,
Is
I'm
that
just gonna be like, "Oh, don't
movement
step in
and
that."
action?
That's just movement. So if you wanted to use your action to dash, you could
I want
go
to go
for
ahead.
it.
I want to go ahead and dash past him and just feel like you're doing a great job, bud, as I run past.
Well, thank you. See, someone appreciates me around here.
So I'll let you decide how far you want to go, because you could pretty much pop up right behind the crossbowman, but this would be your action to dash, so you wouldn't be able to do anything once you were there.
Right. I want to catch up. I want to catch up with her.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna say you're gonna see the crossbowman as you approach, and
Okay.
you don't see Duchess. So as you're not gonna technically be giving me the hide action, but go ahead and roll a stealth check for me, just
Okay.
to because you're kind of going to silently search for Duchess,
Well, it's not
and
going to be that silent because I rolled a 5.
God.
you're kind of whisper. You're like Duchess, Duchess.
I plastered myself to a fucking tree because I hear you coming a mile away.
We're all coming. Oh my god, it's so far.
Wesley Rabbits.
Wasted on long distance.
Be very quiet. We're hunting rabbits.
Oh, I forgot my other one. Doesn't matter. The only one who would have gone.
Is he actually anywhere near me?
Um,
Is he just like walking by the bush I'm in?
Yeah, I'd say that you're like fully hidden either behind the tree or like up in its branches, and he's kind of like placed a hand. He's like leaning against it, kind of thing, while he kind of searches for you.
Nobody ever looks up. Nobody.
Gamers never look up. What do you want?
Doesn't make sense. People are on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, but attack can come from above.
Ooh.
When has that ever happened?
I wanna be on a rampart.
Yeah, I'm
With some
just a
guards
human,
below
and my
me.
mercenary company was primarily dwarven, so I'm not used to elves or people dancing around in trees. All right,
Or some
not my
rich make
deal.
float.
It's,
Hmm.
I think I only gave him one attack.
But yeah, you probably just don't find me unless you roll a really high perception check or some shit.
No, I'll just move my way up there and be like, oh shit, I don't really want to run into this group of enemies. Now maybe I'll just take a knee and hope they didn't fucking see me.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. I thought that like rolling group hits and group damage would help this go more quickly, but because I rolled shit for your allies, all that I've really managed to do is kill everyone.
Excellent, that's great
Oh
news.
no! But you're the DM. You can fudge some of those.
Yeah, I can come back from this. All right.
Time for some averages, buddy.
Yeah. And don't even tell us what that you're killing them. So in case you do accidentally kill them, you can just say, "Oh no, they were never killed in the first place."
This is
Yeah,
what
don't worry about it.
the curtain is for, man. This is what the DM screen is for.
Everything's
Mhm.
gonna be
Yeah.
okay.
Don't worry about it.
Nope, that's not.
Don't worry about it.
What if I crazy? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
I feel nothing but confidence.
Um. No, she's not close enough.
What else do I have now? I think he used them all. Yeah. Shit.
Okay. I may have accidentally slid into a condition, and as I killed someone, also petrified them. But it's
Oh.
okay.
You were not supposed to tell us that you killed them so they could still be
Yeah.
alive.
No, it's okay.
Precisely.
These people are the ones that you want to be killed.
Oh, okay. You
Okay.
could say it was poisoned.
Yeah.
And which turned them into stone.
Jesus, I do think that the dice want these NPCs to bite it hard.
Were we going to kill them anyways?
Yeah.
Well, you're the
Anyways,
DM. You can be the dice gods of the dice gods at this
You are
point.
the dice. He is the dice gods. What are you
I
talking
have
about?
a healthy
Yeah.
respect for the dice gods. I can't fudge too much, or
You
else
can.
they'll come back to bite me later when I'm not the DM.
Oh, right. That's fair.
But anyways, that brings us to Fenrir. You haven't heard too much going on. You know, that -2 getting you. But you did see Duchess so fast. You saw Lorazis not so fast, and Corin somewhere in between. But the consensus is we are going deeper into the woods.
They ran. I like leisurely strolled.
That assumption looks like we're going back into battle.
It's a good assumption.
Head on out. I'm going to head towards the direction I saw them heading.
I think that gets you right there. And how would you want to approach? I'll kind of let you get to about here, and then you can decide if you want to kind of duck behind a tree or kind of continue just moving forward. But you've probably got you've got enough movement to kind of end up right here. So like not directly behind someone, but like they could probably turn and notice you, or you could kind of hug the trees and maybe their focus will still be on someone else.
I wouldn't be able to hide, really. I can't roll stealth because I don't have a bonus action to do that or anything else.
Correct. So
Oh, I thought hide was an action.
Yeah, I would be dashing to get to where you are.
yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
he's dashing for his action. So he would just have whatever bonus actions
I would try
paladins have.
to. I was just going to try to maneuver myself to be behind the tree.
Okay. I mean, you've probably seen Corin. I'd let you get, buddy with him.
Yeah.
Hide behind the same tree.
Yeah.
And that is going to bring us to somehow our slowest member in the party, Songshen.
Well, that was mean. Oh, you mean in speed?
What is wrong with you today? I'm gonna come and fight you. Don't make me
Well, if
message
you're
your
coming
girlfriend.
soon, then you can punch him in person.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Real quick
fucking poison you.
question. Has it been an hour since we finished that last thing?
I think you got a short rest on the boat. But you probably didn't investigate for a full hour on the beach before you kind of started going to the woods, and then once Duchess kind of started sprinting off, all bets were off.
Okay, so I still have Armor of Agathis.
Yes, I think so.
Currently. Okay.
I'm probably just gonna move this around. Left to. Oh fuck! How do I do measurements in this program? I
You
forget.
Top left
select
corner, there's
ruler.
a word called ruler.
Oh, Jesus.
And we all kind of knew that going into tonight's session. And that's
Definitely.
Oh,
that's
okay.
the
I
fun.
think-
I actually can't do that because my mouse is fucked at the moment and it triple clicks every time I do anything. So I just can't.
Still?
Yeah, I don't know where my other one is.
But you
Okay.
just haven't bought a new mouse in 3 months?
Why would I buy another one? I have a new one. I just don't know where it is.
So you can get up to basically right in front of Lorazis with your movement.
Yes, I would like to do that, please. Yeah. Okay. Fuck. Somewhere there. It's really hard. It makes it really easy to do my fucking job.
I would say you would technically be in range of like the crossbowmen, but they would like for your shot, I feel like pretty much have full cover.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you'd be firing past 3 2 that you can see of your teammates and then through trees to try to hit one of the crossbowmen that you can maybe see.
Okay. I will. I guess I'll dash to get to the rest of the group and then just like worry about what I'm going to do next round.
Alright, sounds
Hey
good.
guys, I'm here too. I've done something.
And so
Fuck.
that brings us back to Duchess, who no one has really approached you on purpose, but they are all huddled around like the tree that you're hiding in, but none of them have noticed you, and that goes doubly for the enemies.
As a free action, would I just be able to kick a pine cone down or some shit, like an acorn or a pine cone down, like directly on the Corin's head?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like, hey, I'm here, you bitch.
I accept it.
To be fair, you are actively looking for her. This is probably a good
Yeah.
way to let you know you're in the right spot.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm like, I realize now, like, she's probably realizing that, oh shit, I probably shouldn't have done that, and they're probably looking for me, so I'm going to let them know I'm here, at least. So I was wondering if that was a free action, or if I actually had to, like, use a bonus action
Yeah,
on
you
that.
can kick a pine cone or lightly shake the branch you're in so that the people directly underneath you are alerted to your presence, but the people you're actively hiding from are not.
Yeah,
I think
that's...
that's, yes, a very free action.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shake that. I'm gonna shake my branch a little bit, like, hey, I'm here. And then, of what's going on that I can see, my movement speed. How close can I get to them with my movement speed and stay completely fucking hidden?
So, I guess let's establish, because I've been talking about you hiding in a tree for flavor. So let's establish how you actually hid. Because obviously it'd be easier to move on the ground than across branches of connecting trees, kind of thing. Although
Mhm.
you are a wood elf who
Well,
grew up
acrobatics checks before.
near here, so we could go either way. So you tell me like where you actually are hidden, and I'll stop just randomly flavoring it, and then we'll go from there.
If I start jumping through trees, does that cost me more movement speed?
It would probably be an acrobatics check, and then if you were really bad at it, you'd
It
either
would cost me
lose
movement.
movement speed, or if you were really, really bad at it, you'd maybe be hanging from a branch and ruin your hide.
Okay. I'm fine jumping through branches if it doesn't cost me any movement speed, and I will leave that up to my acrobatics check.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to kind of jump branches and see if I can't get within like, I don't know, 10 feet of them. See if I can hear what they're screaming at each other. See if I can figure out who's who and who's the friendly, who's defending, who's defense, who's offense.
Sounds
Kinda
good.
thing.
Yeah. Roll acrobatics.
See who I should be shooting. I'll
Fair
roll an
enough.
acrobatics. I rolled a nat fucking 20. So
Okay.
24.
So
I love my dice today. Thank you, dice gods.
I'd say you could get into like literally this next fucking tree that's basically on this side of the clearing. Okay. So we're going to yeah, I'd say go ahead and reveal.
I can't see any of that, but woohoo.
Oh, right. I'm still stuck in Songshen moving territory. There we go.
There we go.
And I guess it would also help if I revealed you and your movement speed. I was like,
Yeah.
where's Duchess? You're still in the fog of war.
So who do I see? What do I see?
So, quite a few dead bodies. Most of them the unarmored, kind of just in a normal kind of tunic slash jerkin kind of thing with their kind of spear and shield. You do notice there are a few dead bodies of like the fully armored people, but for the most part, they all seem to be pretty well off, and they do also seem to be the aggressors. They're the ones standing over the dead bodies, and you do see kind of in the very corner of this clearing, there are two guards, two of those unarmored guys remain. Oh no, just one. Sorry, I killed the other one last round. Shade and a very terrified-looking Prince Landon.
Okay. And I can see who's going directly against Shade, correct?
Correct.
All right, and that's the crossbowmen or the lightly tunicked people.
So, pretty much around Shade directly, there's just dead people. There is one of those kind of sergeant looking guys that had a great sword. He's probably the closest one to her. But there are also you see some crossbowmen kind of peeking out of the tree line here, kind of have a bead on the remaining group of survivors, and then just a mess of guardsmen here and crossbowmen.
Okay, so
Pretty much no wrong
I
answer.
promise you I'm paying attention. I promise you. So it's the crossbowmen that are the aggressors who I should be picking off.
The crossbowmen are definitely part of the aggressors, correct. But you also, there are fully armed kind of guards with spear and shield that are standing over the dead bodies of kind of the unarmored spear and shields guys. There's one of the unarmored spear and shield guy remaining with Shade and the Prince. So, realistically, probably an assumption you could draw is these kind of unarmored guys were able to get weapons from the guards in Midrash that the shadow monster supposedly killed. And these are those, like, kind of roughly 10 guards that were imprisoned when the Eldritch Knight kind of took over the town.
Your mic is just
Cutting in
cutting
and
out
out.
itty bits here and there, so I'm missing syllables of words.
Perfection.
Just point me at who I should be shooting and let me shoot them.
Realistically, there are only 3 wrong answers, and they're all in this kind of corner of the map. Anyone who's like in slapping distance of shade are like the people you probably wouldn't want to kill. Anyone else, put an arrow in them.
Fair game. Okay. Shade can deal with her shit. I'm gonna start taking out crossbowmen so that the ranged fighters aren't fucking around.
Yeah, you're still very well hidden, so
Mhm.
take a shot with advantage on whichever one you're wanting to shoot at.
Oh, one of my dice was cocked. Oh, well, that's still not bad at all. It's a +6 to my short bow, so it's 22 to hit.
That'll do it. Yep.
Cool. And
Did you
then
have one in mind that you wanted to shoot at?
just if one of them's trying to get a bead on somebody up there on the corner, I'm gonna shoot whoever looks like is the most likely to shoot first,
Okay,
kind of thing.
probably one of these three, I'd say. Yeah, roll your damage for them.
Extra 2d6, so that's 3d6, I think.
Yes,
Damage. Okay.
plus probably 4.
4. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 points of damage. And is there another person standing directly by that guy?
There definitely is, yes.
Um, the guy standing next to that guy is going to take another d6 of damage.
All right, roll it.
6.
This was a good round.
And then I would like to hide as a bonus action.
Yes, roll me that stealth check. You fully kill one of them. Arrow goes like right through the eye. And then you deal 6 damage to the bowman next to them.
Okay, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. To hide.
Yeah, you're probably still very hidden. I also, the fact that you moved just fully across the clearing, because I thought there was a possibility of you just picking off one of the crossbowmen right in front of you, and while they wouldn't be able to see you, would maybe turn and see the rest of the party. But no. Now there's just an arrow flying out of a completely different direction, and even Corin with his, "Hey, where are you?" is probably still safe.
Yeah. And now that he knew, and then they knew where I was for a split second, and then I was gone. Okay, yeah, that's it on my end. I've hidden. Yeah, you guys knew where I was, and then you don't know where I am now.
Sounds like
So,
typical Duchess.
Hmm?
Sounds like typical Duchess.
yep, totally.
We don't know where you are. You're probably off hiding somewhere being useless.
All you knew is like you found me, and then I was gone again.
Yep. No,
Yeah.
why are you moving? Stop moving.
It's okay. They'll still be in range of someone, I'm sure. But let's make sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem.
What kind of problem?
It looks like the only friend I was hoping Shave is dead.
Well, shit. I'm gonna have to get down and dirty, aren't I?
Is there a label past deadly?
I
Do I
thought
make
I just said.
bombs? Do I need to start making
I
bombs?
think there is. I think you can make an encounter that will literally tell you Tiamat would have problem with it. Would have trouble with it or something like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I think someone like just added Tiamat to it. And they're like, Tiamat would have trouble with this. Like, okay. Tiamat can't handle herself.
That is fair, but also the fuck.
But yeah, I may have gotten to that point. But for the record, it's going to be okay. Don't worry about it.
It's
Anyways,
Don't worry about it.
I know what I'm doing. That brings us.
I may have to resort to
I just-
getting backup.
I just want more magic missiles. That's all. I don't have enough. I just
Yeah.
need more of them.
Just move like 30 feet and magic missile someone.
Yeah, but that's only going to be like one. I need like 12 magic missiles in here. And it's only going to bring them to like 1 or 2, and then Sanction's going to steal that. Like,
Yeah.
You guys have a great system. You're
Yeah.
you're
It's
like
a system
now.
Warwick
Partnership.
Davis from like the
Yeah.
2008 Buccaneers and Songshen's Mike Allstott. You get to the 2-yard line, he just runs it in. But
I
anyways,
it's about time to get Professor to call some backup.
you could call for some backup, couldn't you?
Yeah.
First time. I'm excited for that. But first, let's magic missile someone, because it is
Excuse me?
Laraz's turn.
Yep.
Bet.
He
Alright,
just
well,
wants
I'm
to
gonna
call for
move
some
forward
backup. Don't
30
worry
feet.
about it.
And get in range where I can see some crossbowmen.
Yeah, we're up to murder whoever today. It's fine.
So, like, yeah, I'm gonna stand with the rest of the party and be like, "Oh, what are you guys looking at? Oh, those guys." And then I'm gonna magic missile the one that's closest to us. Level 1, all 3 are to it. Oh, that was not correct. I just saw D4 and clicked it. But that's a 4.
I'll
So I'm
allow it.
taking it.
So that's
15
5
damage.
per.
Yeah.
Travis, I
Yes.
need you, the person, to roll me a luck check.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
How do you roll just a D20? Here we go. This button. That I like that one.
Oh,
19.
Oh.
You kill that one.
Yes. Why did that require luck?
Don't worry about it.
I'm suddenly worried about it.
Yeah, weird.
I just don't want people to think that they have 15 health when maybe they actually have 16, but I just couldn't do it again. But if you had rolled low, they have 16 health, Travis. If you had rolled low, you were teeing up Corin on that one. I just want you to know that.
Yep.
So you get that kill, mostly honest, but yes, you almost did it. And that's my favorite running trend so far. Is you just
kill still.
dropping
Kill still.
them
Kill
down
still.
to 1 health.
Confidence restored.
Do you want to use a bonus action for anything?
You know what? I'm gonna turn to Sanction and give her Bardic, but be like, see, you didn't get to steal that one.
Okay.
Now you can get your own kill.
She's like, all of my kills have been my own kill.
Yeah.
You
I
petty
mean, I'm
bitch.
very baffled.
Just because you couldn't finish them off doesn't mean I couldn't finish them off.
Yeah.
Bardic inspiration, but it's slightly salty.
Petty inspiration.
Petty.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh,
That's
I
fair.
need to make a petty bard college. Oh,
Oh,
We can work on that
I
together.
would play that.
We'd all be so good at it.
Oh, well, yeah, actually, that's fair.
it's true. We should use it for. We should change from swords to that for Alar.
He's so petty.
He is. If I keep insulting his jumping, he'll get even pettier.
I didn't jump this time, but Corin, I'd say you have plenty of movement to hit whoever you want to hit. There's a crossbowman right after the crossbowman that Lorazis said goodnight to, and then there's a guard a little bit to their left. I'm just going to remove a little bit more fog. Oops.
So can I get within melee range of somebody, or?
Yes, if you were so inclined, you could hack and slash.
Okay, before I do that, I'd like to try and take a whack with this crossbow. So before I get into melee range, I'd like to move into, I don't know, 30 feet from the nearest guy, and try to give him a good old some acupuncture.
You can do that from where you're standing right now. You can
Okay.
you can whip out your crossbow and take a shot.
And will I still be within movement of the next available guy? I just want to make sure that I don't get stranded. Actually, I want to just move me up in these trees, move me forward kind of towards the group. Let's say 20 feet.
Okay, I can do this. Yeah. That puts you about there. And so,
Yeah, but I want to stay more towards the edge. I don't want to be out quite in the middle just yet.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
you're pretty much in crossbow range of like the full field.
Okay. Well, just let me take a whack at the nearest guy with my crossbow.
Go for it.
All right. Ooh, 22.
That'll do it. Roll
All
your
right.
damage.
1d6 plus 1, 4.
All right.
And then as my bonus action, I will reload my crossbow.
More than fair. Okay. So that is going to bring us to this guy. He's going to kind of shoulder between his men. He's going to take a couple swings at Shade. He cuts into her a little bit.
Excuse me.
All right. Whoops. All right. Fenrir, that brings us to... Oh, no, wait, one... Sorry. As I do this, I guess be thinking of what you're wanting to do. This shouldn't take long. Jesus.
He can't help you here.
I mean, you could be wrong.
That is true. I don't know that for sure. It would be so funny to me if this was the time he came back and said, "Hey, let me just help with this D&D game."
Yeah. I see you're having some trouble there, champ. So here's how you balance an encounter.
And then he just goes again. Doesn't
Yeah.
say anything
Really
else.
have Dex as your dump stat.
let me just roll a
But
character
Jesus,
real
I
quick.
can't have
love
Dex in
you.
my
There you
dump
go.
stat. I want to be a sneaky boy. He's like, what do you have to hide, son?
Daddy, no.
So the guy that whoops, wrong screen. The guy that cut into Shade, she just put 3 arrows into him, and he is no more.
Good.
Wow. Can we keep
How is
Shade?
Shade looking?
Oh yeah, that is also a good point. Yeah.
All things considered, pretty good.
Okay.
I've gotten a few hits in it sounds like.
Don't fuck with us rogues. We're feral little bitches when backed into a corner.
I feel like this is a perfect time to go feral.
Yeah.
But anyways, intermission over. Fenrir, you are up.
I'm going to move up to Corn.
Then stab him in the back because you're secretly rallying against us.
Is it just because we're dead? Is that literally it?
The
Okay,
god.
so which of the I need to see how far are these people. Technically, I can reach all the way over there.
This
Okay.
map is a mess. I just have to comment on that. It's
Near one of
tragedy.
near the group of the
Genuinely
dead
impressive. Good job, Philip.
soldiers.
It's hard to make a
Near
map like
Shade.
this.
Near
Mm.
Shade.
Near Shade, but the bottommost one. Right there, yeah, that one.
Okay.
Fenrir is going to grab his holy symbol and use his channel divinity to use Create Undead.
Ooh.
And he will come back to life
They
as a,
have skeleton stats, correct?
yes, except their strength is 16.
Okay.
And they have the same alignment as me.
Evil.
No, how dare you?
It's fine. Everybody else is just being racist because we're dead. Not
I
that you
know.
even, I'm pretty sure, know that I'm dead. Kind of.
Is it racist, though?
Yes, yes.
That was my action. So it'll take its action right after mine. I'm going to issue a command. Protect Shade and the Prince.
Alright. What are skeleton stats?
I have it pulled up right here, if you want me to send it to you.
Yes, that'd be perfect. Because I realized that I wasn't even on D&D Beyond. I was about to just start Googling skeleton. And I was like, what am I doing with my life?
Here you
Okay. So, I need to add wrong one.
Oh, I opened the wrong D&D game. That's not what I wanted.
I also have a question. Is it 100% without a doubt obvious that Fenrir is making the skeletons?
That is a good question.
You can't see it. You're too far away.
I'd say, Corin probably, was probably able to peg it.
Yeah, because what I see doesn't matter. I'm gullible. Corin is the one everyone
able to
has
see
to
this
worry
shit?
about.
Because I'm sitting in a tree.
Okay, I think I've got
I
it.
can see this.
this guy is the skeleton.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
One skeleton.
you thought my map was a mess before, Fig. Wait until I just decide that he wouldn't actually be a skeleton because he just died. So he'd probably still look mostly the same.
Oh, that's gonna make things difficult for you, I feel.
Yeah, I already regret everything that I've chosen to do tonight.
Yeah.
Me
I'm
too,
more
buddy.
It's
upset
so
with the fact
much
there's
prep
no
time.
numbers. Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. I made my bed and now I'm lying in the tomb. But yes,
We
so
love
that
you,
was your
Carla.
action. Your skeleton can go. You have graciously DM'd me his stats. Yep.
He set the strength as a 16, not a 10.
Set to strength as a 16. Okay. And I'd go ahead and say he can probably use his spear as well. Yeah. So I think what's going to happen here is he's going to walk up behind. Do you want to roll his attack, Fenrir?
Sure. It's
So I think
using his dex for the short sword.
So
Or for the strength.
I gave him a spear, which I feel like is that a versatile weapon, Travis?
Spear, I don't think it is. If it is, it's D8, D10.
Finesse is what I'm thinking of. That is either strength
Oh.
or dex.
Fair. Spear, I don't think is finesse.
Okay.
Spear would not work for sneak attack.
I feel like you could sneak attack with a spear.
I'd say use strength. Your skeleton has higher strength. Use strength. So, 16. That's a +3. So +5 to hit.
But okay.
Spear could be used with dex if thrown.
There it is.
I mean, I was looking for an excuse to use strength. So
It is strength, yeah.
I tried to type what's and it went I hate questions.
Huh.
Or I hate your question. But I meant to say what's your question?
You regret that.
I'm going to fucking kill you.
So that's a 22.
Anyway, that will hit. So that's going to be a
What is this?
D6 plus 3 for the damage.
6. It's going to be 8 damage.
All right. It's a pretty good hit.
Figure's just going to turn. Kind of like peripheral check. Chlorine super quick and then just quickly turn away.
Just like
Don't
you're
worry about it.
okay with this, right?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Forgot to include that she definitely killed 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. I don't know why I did this to myself. Any aspiring DMs out there?
No.
This is not how you would like combat to go. I have multiple windows and multiple tabs tracking initiative because of my own failings. But anyways, enough about me and the decisions I regret. Songshen, It is your turn.
Wait, I'm not going to regret anything. I'd like to cast Shatter in the most devastating place possible.
Okay.
But I'm right
See
next to you.
for.
There are probably
For
a
the enemies.
couple options.
I don't know how big it is, and I don't know how to do it. Oh, AoE. That's a button
Because
that I
it's a
can see.
square, right? Does it show up
It
here?
is a square.
It's a 10-foot square.
Yes. You should know this. You have Shatter in the other campaign.
Yeah, but most of the time I cast it on myself for effect.
Uh-huh.
You could technically get.
Yeah.
I thought that was Thunderwave.
You,
That's
Oh no, wait, you
Okay.
did do Shatter.
that's not 10
Yeah.
feet.
That,
I was gonna say.
it is. I literally put in size 10.
Oh,
It was
I
10
was talking
radius.
about you did. Yeah, that's good. Here we go. I'll
I did the
track
right
that.
thing. I would like to hit the most people. Oh,
I think.
why
I
am I
think
able to move everything?
I might need a moment. I may have overloaded
Okay.
Chrome.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Just gonna
I've never seen anyone do that.
I'm just gonna refresh this.
Do you have hardware acceleration?
Probably.
How many tabs do you have?
I don't
Just out
want
of
to
On the
talk
bright
about
side,
it.
your audio is better now.
Nah, you don't have as many. Like, there's no way.
I have
I have
think that's more.
165.
I have 3 Chrome windows open.
Holy shit.
Oh, 3. Oh.
One is
1, 2,
just
3, 4,
the
5, 6, 7, 8, 9 windows.
I'm trying
Windows
to,
or tabs?
there we go.
Windows.
All right.
Each
165
Oh my
window
God.
contains
tabs.
hundreds of tabs.
No.
So
I
many- oh
already
my
have
God.
165 total.
Now I just
I
have
did
2
have
windows
300.
open. I redocked
Tabs?
one of the tabs.
Yes.
That's insanity. If I have more than 6 tabs, I'm going fucking nuts. I can't handle it.
I think I have. No, I actually only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over here, but I
Oh,
normally have upwards of probably 20, depending on what I'm reading at a
see
time.
that, yeah,
That's
that's perfectly
insanity.
reasonable. I
My
hate there are people who close them every time they stop using Chrome, and I'm like, yeah, why don't you keep them for months?
my work laptop is a mess. I have I think 3 windows of Edge open, 2 windows of
Mhm.
Chrome, and like every single one has at least like 7 tabs.
Oh yeah, my work window is dumb.
And I'm just
I should
like,
get rid of some tabs.
where's the Stack Overflow article? Nope, that's my backlog board. This one's the Stack Overflow article. Half the time when I'm working, it's just me trying to figure out where I put all the tabs I was using.
Yeah, my thing is like for my work stuff, some of the tabs I opened when I started my job like a year ago, and then I just never got rid of them because I might need them and I don't know where to find them again.
Okay,
So I just have random shit.
there we go. Now, where's your square?
That was my square, I thought.
That was the big square that I accidentally
Yeah.
drew.
Okay, well I don't know where mine went then.
Isn't that red one at the top right there?
Oh, maybe that's my square. Oh fuck! I can't. Please don't make me touch anything. My mouse is fucked.
I think that's hers up there, right above Prince.
Yeah.
Or right
Yeah,
next
like
to him.
there's a red square up there for sure, right? Yeah.
I don't.
I
Okay, I think I can. You shouldn't be
Yeah.
able to do that, but Songshin was just straight up just dragging everyone up. Okay,
Yeah. I
here
don't
we
know.
go.
I genuinely have no
Here's
idea.
a square.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Right.
Put it where you think it'll hit the most people. Probably closer to shade, I guess.
You could probably get.
Well, there's also that group of 4 right in
You
front
could
of me.
get these 3.
That also.
These 2. These 2. Technically, I think you could get these 3, but I think it would include shade in the blast.
Can I? This is a dumb question. Can I turn the square slightly so the diagonal edge is against shade so I don't hit her?
So that's what most people could do.
Yeah.
I know what you want to do, so I'll allow it, but I don't know how to do it in this.
Okay. Thank you.
So
Okay.
yeah, we
You can't
can.
do it with a circle though.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
is it
Exactly like that.
actually?
I think that would get the 3 guards and not get shade.
She'll definitely be looking cuss from that.
Okay, yeah, they all make a con save.
Okay. What's
Is
your
there another
DC?
corpse? 14. Is there another corpse underneath the 2 in front of Shade? I can see another box under there, and I don't know if it's a corpse.
I see it too. I think that guy's.
It is mostly corpses.
Okay.
But yeah, there are 3 alive people. Oh no, never mind.
I see 4.
Yeah, there's a corpse. We'll just kind of maybe he was on this side of Shade. You know what? We'll just do a little bit of cleanup.
Yeah, just get rid of the corpses.
We'll just get rid of some of the corpses. You guys understand the gravity of the situation.
Look at that alive
Oh, yeah.
guy.
Okay, so you can hit 4. These 4.
Yes.
I think at least 2 of them save. I don't know what their bonus to con is. 3 of them save.
Okay, what are you fucking dick?
Hey,
It's not that.
take half damage.
I mean that, yeah. Ooh, that's not bad damage.
Okay.
For 17.
No. Is that the max?
It's up there.
It's pretty close. All right.
Oh
So
yeah, I haven't been looking at D&D Beyond, so I haven't been watching the rolls.
Huh.
that's gonna be.
A quick question. It says a creature made of metal has disadvantage. Would that include Fenrir? Would you count him as being made of metal?
Yes.
Okay.
He would.
I mean, I don't need to know that,
for-
but I'm curious.
Yeah, why would you hit your partner in crime with?
Oh my god.
Just theory crafting her into
Now,
a
if
betrayal
anyone
is
has
fine.
heat metal, I don't think that would affect me.
out of
Hi, baby.
character. Fenrir Nappa's just planning on killing Larasis, but in character, Fenrir is
Real love.
just none the wiser.
I think I've had too much sugar today. I'm sorry.
Are you
If
still
anybody
blue?
wants to- If anybody wants to cast heat metal on me, I could just put someone in a chokehold and burn them to death.
Oh.
Oh,
Ooh,
we need
that's
to do that
for the-
later. Holy shit, we need to
The
do
old
that
Lord
later.
Sauron.
Did I make a corpse?
Do you have a thing where you make a corpse?
No, I mean, did I kill somebody?
Yes, you killed one of the 4 and
Yeah.
greatly wounded the other 3.
I'm really mad that they saved. Is that the only reason they're alive?
Yes.
I
I mean, I think you knew deep down that was the only reason they're alive.
Sucks,
this
doesn't it?
game. Fuck you. It's fine, you could steal those 3 kills from me in a sec.
Me?
With a single magic
No,
missile,
him.
I can steal all
Because
3
I'm
of them.
about to.
Yeah. Well,
Technically, you
actually,
could
hang on.
steal
Hang on. I have another thing. Give me 1 second. This was an action. I would also like to cast magic missile on those 3 guys. Quick and spell.
Yeah, I mean.
So, Quicken Spell does change it from an action to a bonus action, but you still can't
Yes.
cast 2 spells.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
But it's a. But
You could have
that's
cast
so
it
dumb.
for them.
So, like, you can turn like a cantrip that's an action into a bonus action cantrip,
That's dumb.
but like you
I
still.
am also maybe remembering how Travis did things in our dumb campaign.
Nice DM.
Let me finish my kills.
You can finish one of them.
How?
Yeah, firebolt one with a quick
Firebolt
spell.
one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mills.
Where's my phone? The
And be
one
excited.
directly in front of Shade.
Yeah, that'll
No, I
hit.
want to kill 3 people, not 1.
Technically, you would be killing 2 people instead of the 4.
She's really salty about not getting to steal
I
any
like
Larasis
getting a
kills
lot
so
of
far.
kills. You wait until I
And
get
now
fucking
you know
fireball.
how Travis feels.
Jesus, you set this guy so much on fire. I can't
I'm
even.
mad about it.
Can't believe you rolled max damage on that one. It feels like a call out to me, like I've somehow done something wrong.
I mean,
Good. I've
now we
decided.
just wait on Lorasis to finish off 3 of them, including my kill.
I've crit on a kill steal for Songshen, and I didn't roll 10 damage.
It did roll like 0, and I was like, oh no, 0 damage. And I was like, wait, that's not how die work.
It would be kind of funny if that's how die works sometimes, where it's like, fuck
Ugh,
you.
I
I know
literally
you
rolled
hit.
0. Love
This is
that.
what we call a glancing blow.
You stabbed yourself. Well done. It's worse
Yeah.
than a fucking nat 1.
Huh.
Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Yes.
You could be
Are
one of the original Psylocks.
are you
Odds
wanting
did damage to opponents,
to
evens did damage to you.
Oh,
move
fuck that.
Songshen?
No, I live here. It's fine.
You live in this post.
Yeah. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
I'm just gonna keep deleting some of these corpses. So
Eating all the bodies.
yeah, the earth is swallowing it back up. We've already got our zombie. We don't need these on the map anymore.
Where did that come from? Do I see it?
Probably not at this moment.
Which one is it? Do you remember?
Yes, it's this one.
I know which one it is.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
in the wrong screen. It's this one.
Noted.
You don't see it.
And I assume I see this too, because I'm hiding in a tree and I can see basically the field.
Yes.
Okay.
I would say it'd be hit or miss whether you saw Fenrir do it, but you definitely saw one of the armored soldiers kind of pop back up from the ground and stab at what you had assumed was his friend.
Okay.
And then you witnessed a very loud boom followed by a very specifically angry fireball at one
Mhm.
person.
Okay.
Well,
It's still in the form of a ball. I've
Okay.
decreed it.
noted.
Alright. Is it now?
I mean, you
whose turn
could
is it?
also just
It-
finger gun it and then shoot it out like a pistol.
That would also work. It can either be a ball or you can finger guns fire. But yes, Duchess, it is now your turn.
And I assume I have sneak attack because I'm still hidden.
Yeah, didn't
And
you
I'm
get a
gonna
26 on your last one?
Yeah. I'm gonna hit the 2 that are right next to Shade because at this point she's the only one, and I'm gonna give her any help I can.
We don't care about the crits.
Oh,
I really
damn!
don't see this
Hold
not
on.
working, so go for it.
Let me see. There. Okay, yeah. 15, 20, 21, 20, 21. Nope. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25 to hit, I think.
Yeah. I mean, once you were in the
Okay.
20s, it was already.
I feel like when we say it's over 20, it's kind of like a petty thing. At that point, I think we know.
Eventually
it's-
you'll
17
fight.
damage again.
Eventually, you'll fight people that a 20 will not hit them. But currently,
I
anytime
mean,
you
if we
say
roll on that 20,
Not this day.
yeah,
17.
arrow through the skull. Are you doing your little thing to hit the guy next to him too?
Not this time, I don't think. But if possible, how far is it from my tree to the tree that's directly behind Shade? Not like to the prince, but like the one that's kind of in the middle of the map. How far is that?
Right there is. Oh God.
I feel like you'd have to go through the enemies to.
I might,
to
yeah,
actually-
that's why I was like, I need to know.
Right there's like 35 feet, and I can reveal some more of that. At this point,
Would I be going within 5 feet of anybody else?
no, so it's like you would be, like you could run, like from treetop to treetop here, and then realistically, it would require a very substantial acrobatics roll to leap to the tree, and you could just do that with your movement, or you could jump down, bonus action dash, and get into the tree pretty easily.
What happens if I fail my acro check?
It would depend on the level of failure.
It's not in rules as written.
What's the DC? Can I have a DC on this?
Let me get you here, and then we'll do
Okay.
the ruler. It's
That'd be like a 25
20-foot
feet.
jump, roughly.
Yeah.
Travis, what's the rule on long jumping again?
From
You
tree
have to-
branches, I'm going to switch it from strength to agility, but it's a foot for every strength score, or so it'd be a foot for every agility score that you don't need a check to succeed.
So you don't have a 20 dex yet, so it'd be a roll, but oops, that's not.
I like how he said yet.
I mean,
Yeah, yet.
I assume it's gonna
I
happen.
have an 18
Yeah, it'd be
dex,
like an
okay?
8 DC.
Yeah.
With her dex, I'm assuming is at minimum 16.
It's 18.
Then yeah, definitely an 8. Now, if you're trying to be stealthy, that would probably add more to it. But
Well, here's the thing. If I use my movement speed to get over there, as soon as I land in the tree, I can use my bonus action to hide, so it doesn't matter if I get over there stealthily. I just need...
because rogues are bullshit. I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not going to be that high of a DC, because it's just barely out of your just jumping range. So,
So it's an acrobatics check?
yes.
Laugh if you fail.
Well, I rolled a 16, so it's 20.
I don't.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll put you over there, and
Okay, and then I would like to hide.
Do a flip.
Do a flip.
she probably does.
Barrel roll.
She probably does a backflip as she jumps out of the tree.
Not now, Happy.
Here, hold on. That! Jesus fuck, okay. 18 plus 8. Go, I gotta deal with the dog.
26. You're very hidden. And I think that's the end of her action economy, so we can move
She's
on.
a ghost. Like Finger.
You just see like an elf fly through the trees and then vanish into trees.
This has been a very
She is
chaotic
the trees.
encounter for her. She just going from
My
treetop
dog
to
was getting into
treetop.
my closet.
Okay.
So, sorry.
I just imagine Assassin's Creed for her. She's
Oh,
just
totally.
an assassin. She's Ezio.
Okay.
I swear I saw someone fall in this hay bale, but I see no one.
I don't know. Pulls it
Not as
in.
bad as Skyrim shoots with arrow sticking outside the head.
Must have been the wind.
I
That's why I can never not be a stealth archer in Skyrim. Like, how do you not just be like?
I mean,
You know,
if you're sneaking up on them, you could just cut their throat, and the others would be like, "What was that?" It was the wind. That's their dead friend. It's dead. Right in front of them.
Okay, yeah, so whatever 18 plus 8 is, that was my
26.
thing to hide.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah.
While you went to take care of your dog, we established that you are very much ghost in the trees this encounter.
Yes. Hi, babe.
Fenrir, can you roll, let's call it a charisma saving throw for me? And just tell me what you get on the dice, because it's not technically for you.
A charisma saving throw.
Yeah, so just tell me what you get on a d20.
Wait, am I not adding the modifier when I add it?
Yeah, just not adding anything.
17.
17? Okay. This guy is going to realize that his friend is in fact dead that's attacking him. He's still very shaken. He does not he's not able to counterattack. Your skeleton blocks with the shield.
Mills.
And
I just
so,
imagine his eyes are glowing, kind of like Fender's.
and I think
I'm getting the stink eye because I just threw a pen at my dog.
I think he's gonna
The
come.
dog is giving me the stink eye.
He's gonna come down to you.
Oh, hello.
Jesus.
Can I get 5 crossbow bolts to the chest yet?
I hope not.
No.
I was expecting it. Really? I insult the DM and then ask if we can level up, and I don't get arrows to the chest. This is the greatest day.
Hey,
What do they add to
not
the
attacking me.
Fenrir, your AC is
Thanks, Dad.
18, correct?
It is.
The dice are catching up. Apparently, they just really hated the friendly NPCs I gave to y'all because now there's nothing but shade and you guys to hit. I'm rolling shit for the enemies. So.
Did I get hit?
You do not. He rolled a 14. He only adds a 3 to his attack, so 17 to hit you. And that brings us to our not yet been stolen from this session, Lorazes.
Oh, I thought it was Corey.
He goes after Lorazes. God, I
Oh,
panicked for
I
a
go after
second.
Lorazes.
I thought that I'd skipped him.
Which ones have been injured?
Okay, I've mostly kept up with this.
I think it's mostly there's one crossbowman.
There's
That's
one
injured.
crossbowman that's a little bit injured. There are 2 guards that are looking fairly rough, but they are. Let's see here. One is 55 feet away from you. The other one is 50. But they'd probably have at least partial cover from you, unless you're magic missiling, and then I guess fuck me, right?
Yeah, I want to just hit the injured things with magic missile. 1 missile each injured thing. I'm
Okay.
running out of spell slots. After this, I only have 1 left.
What's the range on magic? You can hit all 3, right?
Yeah, I can. Magic missile is 3. It's gonna be 3 bolts at 120 feet. No roll to hit.
Yeah, roll your damage, you asshole.
Is she shooting the one that my skeleton damaged as well?
Your
4 damage.
skeleton is not technically damaged.
No, I'm saying, is he hitting the one my skeleton did hit?
Yes. Yeah, he's murdering the one your skeleton was stabbing at, murdering the last of the Songshen weakens, and then he's going to do a little bit of damage to the crossbowman that Corin had shot. So let me. You're
He
dead.
did 4 damage.
I'm
Mills.
out of
Maybe.
bardics.
You're dead. Oh yeah,
You will
Songshen
sense
has
a great
bardic. I
disturbance
forgot
in the
about
force. You sense a great disturbance in the force.
that. All right. And so that is going to bring us to Corin. My computer hates me right now. I just know it.
Do what?
I'm just talking about how my computer's throwing a fit because of how many windows and tabs I have open while also trying to stream D&D.
Select bonus
But
action. It recommends me attack with my offhand.
yeah, technically everyone has 2-weapon fighting. D&D Beyond just is not very good at letting you know whether or not you actually have that as an option. Because I could almost guarantee that Corrin, who's using a two-handed greatsword as a bonus action, probably has two weapon fighting as an option.
It 100% says that right there.
Listen.
Yes.
I
It
could,
does for everyone, really.
Yeah.
with my bonus action, walk up to Fenrir and punch that guard in the face with my -2 to hit offhand attack.
That would be really funny.
And it will do 0 damage with my -2 strength.
I would absolutely let you do that.
Walk up, slap him.
You're gonna break your own wrist, bud.
Absolutely.
And I will not heal it. I will not heal it.
I'm
I
not
will
going to do that.
I will not heal it.
But I'm glad that that's in my arsenal. I'm going to do that at some point, just not right now.
You will not be healed. I will help you correct that fracture, but you will not be healed.
I do feel like I'd almost have to do damage to you on a successful hit.
It would be -2 damage being an unarmed strike with
So
-2
you would
strength.
take the 2 damage.
Well, actually, with it being 1 damage, it would be -1 damage because So I would hurt myself. That would be hilarious. But no, I'm
I
gonna
love the idea of you being just like a Way of Mercy monk with a good berry as a wizard because of doing -1 damage to people.
Just heal
Heal
them.
Just slapping people in the face.
You slap them, and it just didn't hurt so much that you feel better about yourself, and that's what heals you at that point.
Your hands are so soft. Anyways, Lorazes doesn't do that, so that brings us to someone with a strength score, Corrin.
Oh fuck. Okay. So who's even alive at this point?
Okay.
This guy right here next to
A bunch of
Fenrir,
crossbowmen.
right?
Yes, there's a guy right next to Fenrir. The crossbowman that you had shot also got hit by a magic missile, but she is still up. And then there are quite a few.
Are the crossbowmen the little blue bordered guys? Are they the crossbowmen?
That's what it looks like. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe I don't know what your problem is.
Well, I'm bad at balancing encounters.
Well, fuck that. Fenrir and I are right
No,
here
you're
next to this homie right here. So
D&D Beyond is bad at
Oh,
I am going to.
I'm pretty sure D&D Beyond was shouting at me after I added the guards. They were like, "You gotta stop." Stop.
They
This
say
counter is
that
way too high.
I mean,
I
we're
felt-
doing fine. There's just a lot of guys.
Oh,
I also feel like we
I genuinely feel
Kill
5
him.
crossbow shots at my chest would have taught me a lesson, but I just
Oh,
learned
yeah.
nothing this combat.
I think
Well, you're
we've
not
gone
bored
through
when you're
most
constantly
of-
saying
I-
something,
Nothing
okay?
teach you a lesson in this combat. Man.
I feel like we've gone through most of those bandits that they said, "Oh, we have like so and so many bandits."
So many bandits.
All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to activate my Ride of the Dawn. I'm going to take 2 damage due to that. And that'll imbue my sword with radiant damage and make me whatever to necrotic, whatever the hell. It's going to be all shiny. Anyway, I'm going to move into combat with this guy right next to Fenrir
all right.
and take a swing at him with my sword.
Do it up. I just realized that Corrin did the first damage to the party this encounter. So
He damaged himself.
Ouch.
I've done really well. Not a lot of you have been in danger for how much death has happened in this forest clearing.
Not at all.
You've killed most of the elves from what it looks like.
So is that a 21? Does that hit?
That does hit.
Okay. That's gonna be. Oh shit! What am I doing here?
I think it's 2d6 plus.
Plus 3, and then I do an additional D4.
Yep.
So that's gonna be 7 points of standard damage and 2 points of radiant.
9 damage total.
Oh no, sorry. Fuck, I'm an idiot. Let's see here. We got 7 plus, so 10 standard damage and 2 radiant, so 12 total.
I assume you're going for the head.
Absolutely, always.
Add it to your collection.
Fuck yes.
A collection of heads.
Well, he doesn't keep
Corn
them
likes
per se.
decapitating people. No.
He just has a standard move, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think
Big
he
sword
made it.
chopping necks, man. That's
Yeah,
what we're about.
if it ain't broke,
Yeah.
don't fix it.
I just
Yeah.
imagine
Amen.
him not thinking about his grid axe just carving extra dial to it. It's like,
All right.
more.
And that'll be my turn.
I just thought you were going to say something to Fenrir about that, but I guess not.
Song Shen,
Mm-hmm.
could I get a wisdom saving throw from you?
Yes, give me 1 second. I am doing my job.
Stop it.
Barely.
Banning naughty children.
Winston saved. That was a wisdom check. That's not what I meant. Where the fuck is saves on this?
It's probably
On
the
Ah,
same.
found it.
left side.
No, it was worse. A 12.
Like, it's in the saving throw box, like in the normal character sheets.
I've
You know, 'cause
never
you've
looked
played
at a
paper D&D
I have
before, right?
literally never looked at a normal character sheet in my life.
So
You are
you're gonna
such a
change
bitch
that.
today.
You're gonna need a paper character sheet when we play in person.
I'm gonna need a couple, yeah.
So with the 12, Song Shen,
Mhm.
you are on
Dead.
your knees on this stone pavement. There are buildings around you. Everything seems to be just kind of in shades of black and gray. There seems to be a corpse in front of you, lying on their side, facing away from you. And the only thing that is not gray is the knife that you're holding is dripping just this very vibrant, deep scarlet blood from the blade. And then, in a final moment, you just feel a little cold, and then you snap back to this forest.
The thunder effects are the
It sounds like you have like a cover over your mic and you keep just adjusting it.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with
It
it.
was for
It also
dramatic
for some reason
effect.
sounds like chainmail. Why did it sound like chainmail?
does sometimes.
Yeah. That scene that I saw, did that seem familiar to me? Did I recognize the corpse?
You wouldn't recognize the corpse. But
I didn't know that person as a corpse. I knew them as a person. Disagree with me.
I mean,
Listen,
theoretically,
did
yes.
Lorazes, who is next to Sanction, notice Sanction have a moment?
You don't have
No.
to take me kill it.
This happens very briefly, but I am going to ask, can I get a perception check from Song Shen?
Oh, okay. I know where that box is. Perception.
They're in alphabetical order.
That doesn't help me. I can't read.
So should I?
Wait. Wait, hang on. I have a thing.
That
Give
doesn't
me
help
a
me. I
sec. I
can't
can't
read. It's my
fucking.
favorite. Out of. Well, is that an out of context quote even?
Hang on. I'm trying to read and it's really hard.
Are you trying to use your bardic inspiration or
No,
your
no,
petty
no, no.
inspiration?
Oh yeah, I have that as well. But I also have now does this this is an ability check that uses a skill, right?
Yes.
I just because of who I am as a person and I have knowledge of past life, can add a d6 to it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna do
How
that.
do you think you got the D6? That's what just happened.
Hang on. Hang on. I double clicked accident. Oh,
I feel like
hang
I
on.
should have failed that Christmas
Fuck.
saving throw.
1d6. Okay.
Have you thought about cleaning the
2.
mouse?
I can't get into it enough. It is on the outside pristine. On the inside,
There's a minimum of 3
we've
screws.
discussed this.
Have we?
Yes.
Bring it with you. I'll fix it.
No. It is
Yes.
a 6-pound mouse.
You're not
I'm bringing
allowed.
my other one.
You said a 6-pound mouse? Are you talking about money?
Yes.
Yeah, she has that fake British money.
It's gonna be fake soon.
For a moment, I was scared that
Yes,
like
this
is it
literally the
straight
heaviest fucking mouse you've ever fucking seen.
straight
It's
fucking
just
iron?
It's for my job. I need it for.
It's like
It's the bad
you
hammer.
guys were blaming Napa for the thunder sounds was just fake clicking. Boom.
Yeah.
It doubles as a self-defense.
Yeah. No, it's
So
literally cheapy cheap.
Fig,
Yes.
with the 13 total, you catch the barest glimpse of like as you kind of snap back to reality. Shade has loosed 2 arrows, taking down 2 of the crossbowmen, and you kind of see kind of this dark smoke kind of wafting off of her bow, and then it kind of stills.
Am I perceiving this because I think she's cool?
I don't
Because I
know how to
do.
tell you how to think about people.
No. It's established that I think she's cool. Am I noticing because of that? Because otherwise, I don't know why I'm noticing.
Sure. That's why you're noticing.
Mm. Hey,
Anyways,
remind me to ask her about Darkness later. Not the band.
I feel like
but
I
what if
should
you,
have
what if she
failed.
believes in a thing called love? Anyways, that brings us to Fenrir.
I feel like I should have failed that charisma saving throw.
Technically, it would have been better for you had you done that.
Shit.
I
It
could have
was
helped with that. I do have one more
basically
spell.
just to see if the guard that your zombie had attacked realized he was undead and whether he would stab at him or try to grapple him to stop him. Because, maybe he's under some kind of spell. So you passing allowed him to realize, oh, my friend died, so I'm gonna try to. But it didn't matter. He missed. He would have missed the grapple too. So same result.
Let's see, what do I have? So of that, he's still up. Oh. Has it been long enough for it to go away now, or is it only been a couple of minutes? Armor
Sin-
effectiveness.
oh, I can tell you exactly how long it's been. Oh no, that's the wrong one. It has been 18 seconds
Okay.
since combat started.
So, no, it hasn't gone away.
I thought you said COVID started, and I was like, I don't think that's right.
I'm a time traveler.
I am going to go up to the closest crossbowman, and I'm going to take out my longsword and attack.
Go for it.
But I'm going to do worse than my wait, happened to my usual. There it is. Almost had a panic attack. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be over a 20.
That'll hit.
uh, 10.
You say 10?
Use both hands to attack with a longsword. So it's a D10.
Oh, yes.
So that's going to be 11 damage.
That'll do it. No, I don't know if you're the stabby or the slashing kind of person, but
And if I'm coming up behind him, I'm probably stab
right through the back, out through the chest.
to the hop. Go to the date.
I have a simple question.
Yes.
Can I pull somebody else into hiding with me if my stealth check is high enough?
Imagine you like reaching out of a tree, grabbing someone by the scruff of their shirt, and pulling them up into a tree.
Potentially.
Now, would that still be a bonus action, or would I have to make that an action?
Don't pull up the prince. I'm still tempted to like hit him with a vicious mockery.
I still
know
have
that he
That
deserved
would
that.
almost
That's-
take him down, I think.
I still have right?
Especially if that'll take him down. He needs to not be out here, pansy ass bitch.
Legit, I'm
He's a
asking, is that an
noble.
action or a bonus action to drag somebody
I
with
am a
me?
no.
I
So
feel like that's an action.
I think on a nat 20, I would let you bonus action hide and hide someone else with you. On your action and bonus action, I would let you use your singular stealth check rather than make the person you were hiding roll their own check.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you rolled like an 18, which became like a 26,
Hold on,
use
dog.
both.
Keep moving.
I do still have my some movement left. Correct?
Yeah, I think you moved maybe 10 or 15 feet.
Yeah, then I'm
Sorry,
going to go up to
continue.
the
My dog
next
was
one.
scratching the wall.
And then end my turn there.
Right here.
I do
Ellie?
not I'm still watching, but I have not moved.
Come on. There we go.
There, yes, right
Okay.
there. And then my
Sorry.
skeleton is still under the to protect the protection.
Oh yeah.
The
So
prince.
he's gonna roll up here. And so go ahead and roll an attack. Back to you, Duchess. Yes. If you rolled a nat 20, I'd let you use a bonus action to hide you and one other person.
Okay.
If you wanted to use your action to hide the other person, I'd let you use your own stealth check to cover both checks. So, like,
Okay.
the prince wouldn't have a +8, but you do. So if you use both actions and you rolled an 18, you'd both have a 26.
Right.
But to combine that into a
Okay.
single action, I think I'd require a nat 20.
Okay.
Just because I'm loath to give rogues, even as someone who played a rogue, I don't want to give you too much ammunition against me.
Okay. I just disappear, people.
Yeah. Be like, oh,
Hey, that is
so
what you are, yeah.
yeah,
She literally becomes Ezio.
Songshen
hides
gets
people.
advantage on her firebolt because she's technically hidden, kind of thing. No, yeah,
So that is a 19 damage.
that will hit. So that's
you said
going
it's
to be a
D6.
D6 plus 3.
It's 9.
Oh my god. If anyone's wondering, Siri knows what 6 plus 3 is.
Well, that is a 9. I did roll a 9.
All right.
She just wanted to interject.
Yeah. Everyone wants to be included for D&D night.
She's like, I know numbers. Somebody here can't read, but I know numbers.
You know numbers?
No, I was doing an impression of Siri. I don't know numbers either.
You all juggle.
I didn't even make that joke. Fig made that joke herself.
Siri
No,
can
it's fine.
probably
It
also
is well
read
known
if
that I
we're
can't
being
do math.
honest. Bad impression, Fig. Anyway, speaking of people who can do numbers sometimes, but also not read, Songshen.
Oh, hey. Fuck.
I
Wrong
She's really
think
window.
good at numbers when it comes to her kill count.
That is true. Do you know what? I don't count Songshens. I only count moths. Big's got up to like 150.
How many of those were civilians?
6.
What?
6? Well, I mean,
between
percentage-wise,
3 and
that's not
6.
bad. I've killed 0
It
civilians,
was
and I'm
also
a pirate.
accidental, completely. It's very spaced out, and I hate when they do that. I guess I'm gonna cast a spell of some sort. Now, was Shade with us when we were in that tunnel and I was talking about being able to cast darkness?
No, she was already gone.
There. Okay. There. I am probably gonna do something to someone. Okay, I'm gonna cast Firebolt on the guy immediately in front of Shade.
Okay.
For a number. I don't know what that number is. 17.
That'll hit.
Sick. Love that for me. Please do good, damn it. Thank you.
That will set him on fire.
Permanently?
I mean, it'll die down eventually. Not gonna lie, both
Oh,
times, Fenrir's skeleton has really
Oh.
set it up for people.
That's
I'm fine with that.
He's the
I got my
Larazzus of
kill.
this episode.
Hey, I got my kill. I killed someone. I got my kill.
Just gonna check a thing.
Technically, I killed someone, so I'm happy with that.
Or is any information on this? This is not helpful.
What, the darkness spell?
Reading. Oh my god. We need. Can we level up? I need more sources.
It wasn't me! Someone other than me said it!
I also got keep on my ass to level up.
I need the numbers, okay? I need to do all sorts of things.
I did not see that one coming. Just.
To be fair, you should expect that.
Normally I do.
I bet you a wizard could do the things.
I hate you. I will fist fight you.
You still got like a week before you can do that.
I gotta message Jamie.
She might win. What's your strength score, Songshan?
Songshan, -1.
Oh fuck, she's
Technically
stronger
stronger
than me.
than
Okay,
she
so
might
in
do
real life,
0 damage, but you're healing her, so who's the real winner here?
in real life, though, I think Travis might be stronger than me. We also have the height advantage. I just kick really hard. Well, actually, if I kick you hard enough, you're done. Because I know your knees are shit.
That's cheating.
That's not cheating.
I'll
That's
wear
fighting.
steel leg braces like in that Batman movie.
Then I kick your dick. It's fine. I just aim a little bit higher.
We went a long way for, I'm assuming, Songshan to be like, I stay put.
No, I'm gonna move. I would like to move as far as I can towards the group.
I just now
I guess I
read
should do.
Twitch chat.
Unfortunately, I cannot measure it because I have selected a box to look at, and for some reason, I cannot unselect that box.
It's okay.
And if I touch it, it moves everything.
I drew a box and I don't know how to make it go away.
How does the ruler work?
What do you mean?
Well,
I mean, how does it work? Like that simple
there
question.
are notches on one side; those are inches, and there are notches on the other side; those are centimeters.
No,
You're
I
supposed
mean
to
in the
click,
game.
hold, drag it. You
I
can't.
can't. I
Physically
physically can't do that.
Then you don't have the ability.
Use a lighter mouse.
I could go get my other one, but I'm worried if I take it out of my bag, I won't remember to bring it to America, and I don't want to have to buy another one when
Bring
I get
both
there.
to America.
I'm not bringing this mouse.
I will fix it.
No.
It's
You-
annoyed me to that point. I'm
You
getting
Where we
tired
never
at?
of
have
my
enough
mouse.
mice.
Yeah, but then I'd have to go down the back of my computer and unplug it.
That
Oh,
is
yeah,
not
yes.
even
Oh my
remotely the
God.
The
issue.
shame.
No. Do you actually
We
understand
are-
how hard it is to get to the back of my computer?
So
No,
anyway.
because it
Sorry, yeah,
can't
my
be.
bad.
Uh,
It is.
that will bring
Move
us
me.
to Duchess. None of us know how hard it is to
I
unplug
want
things from the back of
to
our
move.
computer. I moved you.
No, not on my screen. You didn't.
What do you mean not on your? I have
She
so
is
many screens
Yeah.
open.
so far.
You're moved. You're moved.
You got in front of
Am
the
I?
one of the melee,
You
yeah.
are in between Corin and
You're in
Fenrir.
between. Yeah,
Huh.
you're in between
Okay.
us.
Yeah. On my my connection is fine, but on my screen I have not moved at all.
Hit F5.
Yeah, just refresh.
Yeah. Good point. That guy I killed was also still there.
It's very possible you just clicked so many times the game freaked out.
Good point.
Trying to use the
Okay,
ruler.
so
There is a zombie and 2 crossbowmen left. And
Oh, hey, here I
the
am.
okay, is the zombie
zombies,
next to Shade?
yeah, and he technically has been stabbing at the people attacking Shade, and you would have seen that.
Okay. Can I see that crossbowman that's kind of out of sight of everyone else? Then at the bottom of those
I
trees.
would say so. They're kind of peeking out to get a clear shot at Shade, although they've really sucked at it so far.
Can I make a whiff at him? I would like to whiff an arrow at him.
I'll allow it.
Because he's the only one that's not covered right now.
Correct. The other one, there are quite a few people kind of coming down on them.
That's what she said.
Heyo.
18, 19, 20, 21 to hit?
That'll do it. I almost did an oh my, but I was worried. I was like, I don't think I
Did you
can
say
pull it
words
off.
then?
Did I say words then?
Did you say words then? Because I missed like 3 syllables and it sounded like you just made sound. Am I having a stroke? Is the thing actually.
Who are you talking to?
You kind of sound like me on Saturday when I was just sleep deprived and I couldn't make sentence structure work right.
Oh, that is fair. I didn't actually go to bed properly today. I just accidentally napped all day.
Oh, you're probably fine.
Probably.
15 damage.
Damn.
Ow, ow, ow.
They are very hurt.
Millie? Can
Yeah, look, Mum.
I get somewhere above the prince?
Yes.
I just imagine you yoink him.
I can't yoink him. I've already used my action.
Oh.
If something goes really wrong, I can probably yoink him. But, I would like to hide again. Just so
Yes.
guy that I almost fucking killed can't see me.
Yes. Roll stealth for me.
I need to look up different skeleton
27.
species.
You're really close to a nat 20 to just be able to hide everyone.
I know.
How high does the roll have to be to actually hide the whole party?
For the whole party, you
Mhm.
need to cast something called fog cloud.
Oh, I can cast darkness. That would work.
That would work.
It's
Yeah,
just
but
as long as
to be
everybody
fair,
holds
we're down
hands.
to 2 people that we're trying to kill right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
So,
Okay. The one that you almost killed is going to get one final shot off on Shade, and then turn tail and run. And we're going to call that difficult terrain, so she's not going to get very far.
Just jiggling around all the corpses.
And this one is going to deal 5 damage to Songshen.
Bitch.
This is why we don't approach.
And then she's
I don't
going
care.
to take off running. And
And
again,
then she
we're going to call that difficult terrain. Yes, you get an attack of opportunity.
Thank you. Oh, why now? Why of all times? Please.
Wait. I was gonna say, did she roll to hit me? But I just realized what my AC was. So it's fine.
Yeah,
That's the 13.
that'll hit. Yeah, I rolled a dirty 20 to hit you, Songshen, so I assumed it hit.
I mean, yeah. I don't even bother with the shield.
Oh,
I
your
guess.
AC is 10, right? Because you have
Yeah,
0
it is.
dex.
Yep. I'm very soft.
Do what?
My AC is very low.
Is
You have mage armor?
Yes. Well, no, I have shield.
But.
Oh my god, we've discussed this.
that is my badge.
Just saying, if you had mage armor, shield stacks.
If you have mage armor on your knees, you might not cripple yourself.
Oh, I might.
9 damage. She does look kind of hurt, but up to that point, she was pretty fresh. So she does continue making her escape.
Duchess,
And
you have a runner.
that's going to... all of the guards are dead.
Ooh.
That's going to bring us to Larazis.
Or Larazis, you have your chance to kill still again.
Alright, the one that's running away, can I see them?
Technically, they're both running away. They are in the trees.
Can I see even a fraction of them?
I just imagine you send out in 2 directions, 2 missiles each.
Roll me a perception.
Honey buns, you can't fit there.
Well, that's true.
You got in there. Get yourself out.
20? It's a 24
just-
total?
Sit there.
Yeah, you at least have a glimpse of both of them.
Which one's the most hurt?
The one on your left, running south from Shade.
Alright, that one's gonna get 1 magic missile, and the other one's gonna get 2 missiles.
I mean, you could always leave the other one up to a skeleton.
Alright, the one near the skeleton's gonna get 1, and the other one's gonna get 2. How about that?
You thought about it.
So one of them gets 8, the other one gets 4.
Well, considering the other one's down to like 1 hit point, yeah.
Yeah, the one that got 1 was down to 1. The one that got 2 was down to 7. Larazis cleaning up, getting some killing
just
blows this
Confidence
session.
has returned.
He's just the janitor.
Gonna have to
Yeah,
do some things for that.
I still have this 1 damage from when I fucking got yeeted over.
I assume I'm also
fence.
hidden from the prince.
Yeah, at this point, your last one was a 27. Even if they heard you rustling around the trees, they currently can't see you. Like, they're probably looking at...
I'm actually more concerned that they're probably going to be more afraid of the skeleton. Or the undead.
I'm gonna be like, alright, there's 1 left, guys. We can handle that, right?
Are we out of combat?
We are out of combat, yes.
Okay.
I mean, technically, I could have it, return to dead. Yes.
Drop.
Because I would just like to drop down right in between
it
two of them.
have a time limit, so they're with me indefinitely unless I dismiss them.
Well, do you want to keep it as a pet, or do you want to make it look like it wasn't yours?
I mean, I can just dismiss it. I'm just gonna look at it and just kind of force Jedi it subtly, make it dead.
Darth Vader choke it out.
He's just like, just a quick little go to sleep. All right, so you dismiss your zombie, and you want to kind of drop down, right?
I want to drop down directly next to the
Between them.
prince.
Yes.
Girl.
Roll to give the prince heart palpitations.
Do I need to roll sleight of hand? So nobody sees
Like
that.
you get shot by his shade.
He's very startled. Let me roll for shade.
I'm more concerned
You
with Corin
are
at the moment.
almost shot by shade. She is also fairly startled, but she recovers a bit better than the prince does.
I like to waggle my fingers at her.
Recognizes you.
No.
Well, it took you long enough.
Yeah, well, you didn't make it exactly easy to find you, so.
That's the point.
Well, for the record, I didn't think it was going to be that big of an issue. They're, I guess, cared a lot more than I thought they would.
Yes, well, there's a town that way, so unless you want to go back across the river. That's about the only other place you're going to find an inn.
Vader's just looking at it, looking at everyone, just like trying to keep his distance.
You know, I think my sister has a summer home nearby, possibly. One of them, maybe.
Nearby.
Within like a day or two's travel, probably.
I sent word ahead. So word ahead.
Word.
Travis.
God damn it.
He's regretting not shooting me in the chest with 5 arrows.
There's still time.
I just imagine Wood Elves are just going to shoot him instead.
Yeah. Just Haldir pops out of the woods like in Lothlorien.
Oh, man.
We make Horaz's Boromir at this point, yeah.
The fancy wizard breathes so loud we could have shot him in the dark. Anyways, yes, I sent word ahead. Hopefully there will be a few friends meeting us at the shrine a little bit southwest of here. I was hoping it would just be a matter of walking there and hopefully not angering any of the elves that we ran into. I didn't expect them to send a full company of guards after us, but I guess the prince is maybe more important to them than I had assumed. Did you go down into the cellar?
No,
They did.
no, we did not.
I don't think we actually went into the cellar.
No, we didn't go. We didn't go into the mansion cellar. No, we opened it. That's where we found the note.
That's where you
And
found
we
the
were like,
note.
oh, she's already been down there.
Yeah, I left Ramus and his man down there. I just felt like fuck them.
Oh, they're dead.
Well, if they died, then they died. I personally thought about killing them myself and just blaming it on, the miniature coup that was happening, but I think Marcus would have not been happy with that.
I mean,
And I thought maybe you would also consider that, which is why I kind of left the note saying there is nothing down there for you. Because, again, potentially there's already a civil war happening, so maybe we don't need to start another one.
probably not.
But I thought about it. I was like right there. It was like just a little bit, and just be like, oh no, one of the rebels must have gotten him.
Erasmus is going to be like, Civil War? Why would anyone want to fight their own people? That doesn't even make sense. That's silly.
I can't do this with you right now. Anyways.
So you concede the point. All right, I understand.
She's going to resheath her bow and draw her short sword again, and be like, "Well, the men I had brought with me were good men, but I guess we don't really have time for anything other than that. So I'm going
It looked
to.
like they didn't take down a single one of them, so were they that good?
Well, technically, you did pass
No.
by a group of 2 of them dead with 6 of the enemy surrounding them. And had I not rolled really shitty on their initiative, maybe they could have taken down a few more. But yes,
I didn't see that.
it's possible you might not have. You stopped pretty close to where the other kind of group of dead bodies were after doing a search of the one dead body you ran into.
Okay.
But anyways, Shade is going to head south and a little bit west towards the shrine. Unfortunately, and she lets y'all know this, this kind of hiccup has kind of delayed her. And if they can't reach the shrine by sundown, probably not probably going to spend the night in the woods, just for the sheer fact that the last time this kingdom's army had kind of shown up at the shrine, they didn't mean well, and she'd rather just avoid any confusion that darkness kind of lends. So better approach things in sunlight. But anyways,
Fair.
she is
Then
going
we'll
to
follow.
start marching south.
They will follow, not saying anything.
Yeah.
Can I jog to catch up with Shade?
Yes, you can.
And just be like, hey, I have a personal question. This is not related to anything, more for a future reference. Do you by any chance, based on your name, do you have any ability to like see and like magically create darkness or anything like that, or?
The seeing is hit or miss. The creating, I can do a little bit.
Yeah, I could do that too. But if I do it in a specific way, I can see through it, which is weird. But what do I still want to ask what class Shade is, but I don't know how to ask that in character without just
So
going.
what are you?
What do you do?
So
What
Shade,
is your
I also
thing?
have a question. They were all afraid of some shadow monster.
Oh yeah,
By
for
chance,
sure.
do you work with illusions, or can you turn into one? Because that's got to be the best party trick.
Yes, I am also curious about this.
I think that one could be chalked up as an exaggeration. I know
Illusions, got it.
I know how to keep to the shadows when appropriate, and I can be unseen most times when I wish, and sometimes it's better to just say some monster attacked you than struggle with the truth that there's just a woman elf that's much better than you in every way.
Yeah. I
She
mean,
gets
that's
it,
fair.
and she points at Duchess.
Well, we also saved the governess. No.
Yeah, but
Still
we're not
not
women
sure. I
elves.
think you might secretly turn into a ghost monster. It's okay. I will keep this a secret.
Loras is like, you don't have to tell me right now, but if you're a ghost monster, just know that I'm okay with it.
Yeah. No judgment here. None at all.
I love the fact that no one's talking about the zombie that rose up.
I know. I think we all
don't
figured
care.
out that it's somebody in the party, and we just don't care.
No. I saw a man in armor get force choked to death by Fenrir.
You didn't
I
see shit.
no idea about a zombie or a skeleton.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
just
think
interested in
Fenrir is
Shay.
badass. All
I'm
right.
pretty sure Corin would definitely know.
Now, Corin. Woo, Corin.
We all just walking toward the shrine having this conversation.
No,
Yes.
this is out of character.
Yeah, I'm just like
I'll do it.
hassling
Did
Shade.
you guys see Fenrir force choke that guy? That was amazing. I didn't know you could do
What's the
that.
force?
So I was gonna say on the way there, I'm just
It's a type of magic that uses pure arcane. It's normally done at a distance and mostly unseen by those who aren't magically literate. I figured that's what you were using, as I could not see anything going between you and him. But
Usually
he
you can only
definitely
lift
felt
like
it.
5 pounds, so you must be so
I
much
know.
stronger in the
Yeah,
force
it's
than
gotta
the
be
rest of
so good.
So strong.
Midichlorians must be off the charts.
Okay, now we're going too far.
Now you've upset him.
Just said the forbidden word.
There's been a disturbance in the force.
Who needs crossbow bolts when you can just piss Travis off in a different way?
can I just say Duchess is like the closer we get to the shrine, the more jittery she's getting.
Excited or like
Nervous energy, just like she's much more flighty.
And
Kinda
not to compound your issues, Duchess, but as you're walking through, and I should maybe, let's see here.
looking for names now.
No, I'm looking for like the actual area map I had, which I may have.
did you finish it?
Huh?
Did you finish it?
The world map? Like
Oh,
before?
I thought you
Yeah,
were talking about the map you were working on before you started playing WoW again.
yeah. Nothing for nothing, but I did finish that. But also
Okay.
I don't know where the map is. So, I
You don't
must
have
have.
like a map folder with access on the above TTT like the
Oh,
page.
that is what I did. Thank you, Travis.
Oh
Where?
shit! I
How are we
made
gonna
him find
compound
it.
my issues exactly?
I was being a smartass.
You know what? Nope. Can't find it here either. I must. Oh, nope. I got it.
Oh, what are we doing? What are we compounding my issues with?
Location, location, location.
I feel like I know which location this is, and it's not the shrine.
Hey,
So
Corin.
Is it between us and the shrine?
let's see here.
Ending, I don't know exactly which way from the shrine it was.
Talk about what you saw, did you?
So as you continue heading south, you kind of cross the road as night is falling, and you do see kind of there's still a decent amount of normal wood, but there is also just this dead kind of burnt wood, and Shade kind of turns to the rest of you, and she goes, "There's a place very near here. Should put us less than a day's walk away from the shrine. We can start again in the morning. Um, anyone from the human kingdom would think it's haunted. They believe that they'd be punished for the sins of the past. Um, but it is important to remember that it is a very sad scene. Um, and there we go.
Was this the forest that was sacked while I was in school?
You.
I don't know when you were in school, but yes.
That was in character, by the way. That just legitimately actually like says
Yep.
it. Like if you look at her, she's near crying.
Henry's
I was
just
at the
looking.
academy during the events.
That whole thing.
Henry's just looking around. And I'm guessing this is we're going into the destroyed forest?
Yes.
The Fenrir's going, looking at the trees and all the dead life and everything. Just shake his head.
And you also see probably the person who's. Oh man. I didn't
I
think
would like to pull out a pink carnation, a couple of pink carnations, and trot on ahead.
that
You're pulling
is
out pink
allowed.
chocolate milk.
Like I had a shade ahead of everybody else. Like I know where I'm going.
Oops.
Ooh, it just blacked out.
Yeah, we're gonna give you guys back the world map so that I can fix the grid. that I didn't think I needed to set it because I had actually shown the lines in Dungeon Alchemist, but then when I added all of your tokens to the grid, it was so small. And I was like, well, can't have that. There we go. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Come on. I should just do a tutorial of what not to do.
Hopefully this is going quite well. If you just go to Twitch and you scroll to the people with 0 viewers, like, ooh. Sometimes they'll do the whole stream and not even have the tabletop up and not realize it.
I thought you were going to say do the entire stream without the sound on.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
that's silly. No one would do that.
who would do that?
Oh my god.
Oh, nobody at all.
5 feet per square. Now I'm just talking out loud. There we go.
70 pixels per square.
I went from everyone being super tiny and this house being a literal castle, mansion, to everyone taking up roughly an entire room with their own token.
I mean, if we're measuring egos.
And this is exactly where I think it is, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, making sure.
All right. There we go. We'll zoom in a little bit. So there's a little bit of a clearing in kind of this burnt section of the wood, and in the clearing is this kind of ruined house. You see some portions of the wall are completely dust. There's evidence of anything that's remaining standing has a lot of scorch marks on it. Clearly, this kind of collateral damage in the kind of grove burning that eventually set off the war between the Wood Elf Kingdom and the Human Kingdom. And I'm going to say everyone can kind of see the kind of mood change shift in Duchess. The next person probably feeling the most jittery, although whereas Duchess might be thinking of bolting, Landon is feeling like just laying down in the ball and just being as small as possible.
Why would he?
Duchess is
Don't fault a man for his ancestors.
immediately, as soon as we get into this, is going to go to the graves that are in here, the 2 graves, and put down the carnations on them.
Would they be like right outside of the house?
Yeah, right about in there.
Then we'll follow.
I will press F to pay respects.
Travis.
And she's just gonna sit. She's put the carnations down. She's gonna sit right there in between the 2 of them.
And we'll walk up to her. Did you know them?
If I know you mean they were the 2 who practically raised me, yeah.
He's going to go to each of the graves and kind of does his best to bless the souls.
Give me a religion check with advantage.
With advantage.
Is this a bad idea?
No,
Nothing's a bad idea.
That was
I
Travis
rolled.
talking because I might know his religion.
You shut up. I rolled a 15. The other roll was an @1.
Good. So, with a 15, you don't get much. But, and you'll have to bear with me because I don't quite know what senses you possess as a reanimated suit of armor.
Art in a box.
A fart in a box, as our who knows what she is put so eloquently.
Sorry, I'm helping.
She's a fart in a meat bag. It's okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say sludge in a meat bag, but that's okay too.
So
Hey, it's
you
my
kind
meat
of
bag.
you kind of hold your hands out, and you can kind of feel the radiant glow as you kind of pass them over the graves, and you don't get any vision, you don't get any kind of whispered like they're doing okay, but you do kind of get this feeling of, kind of like this autumn breeze kind of blowing over these just like wheat laden hills, and like the air just smells so fresh, and it just kind of, and then it kind of dissipates, and you're back in this kind of stale remnants of this kind of scorched forest campaign that the human foresters had gone on.
It was once beautiful.
Yeah.
Was it not?
And
It
I
was.
will say, as kind of like an additional piece, like you were specifically reaching out to your goddess, and
Which
like
one?
I think you know which one.
Okay.
And um the one who greets everyone, assuming they
Okay.
go the right way.
Oh, everybody's friend.
And so that kind of feeling of that breeze, it's not a past vision. Maybe it's a different place.
I didn't quite hear that last part. You were breaking up.
All right. I'm gonna have to get like an actual microphone. So the deity you specifically reached out to, the action you were trying to do, which is to kind of bless the resting place of these two that Duchess knew. The kind of feeling of that breeze, that kind of clean air, that kind of, wonderful landscape. It doesn't feel like a past version of this forest glade so much as maybe it's just a different place that you were getting an image of.
Oh. Where the souls reside, is what you're saying.
Potentially. You might not know too much about that considering where you are currently, but
Yeah.
potentially yes, if you kind of think of someone as like the door warden of the underworld, responsible for kind of sending new arrivals to their deserved place. You kind of get the idea that maybe the brief image you got was where these two found their resting place.
Okay. I'll just
In the
go up to Duchess and place my hand on her shoulder, just pat her, then walk away.
you hear a small just thanks just after, like, it's very quiet, and she stays right there. She doesn't get up.
So Shade is going to kind of lead the prince into, more or less what remains of your home. And, with how many of the walls are kind of broken down, kind of this hallway is one of the more secure places. Um, and
Even if nothing survived the actual fire itself, like no personal belongings or anything.
right, like, well, I guess it'd depend on the belonging. It wasn't like a supernatural fire, but yeah, mostly everything would have been, ash by this point. Um, and she's gonna kind of come back out and just, say like, I don't expect we'll have much trouble tonight. Again, the people pursuing us tend to avoid this part of the forest because they believe it's still seeking revenge for what was done to it 50 years ago. So,
Is it?
maybe it just has
Is
watchers.
is Orestes is slightly nervous, but shaking it off, or at least making it look like he shakes it off.
Yeah.
Because he
Does he
knows
have
that
the actual like presence of mind to realize that if he says something slightly insensitive to Duchess right now, he's liable to get punched?
he's probably not going to say anything, but in the back of his mind, he knows that they were like, "Oh, you should enlist and like help out," and it went, "How about this large donation and no thank you."
And now it's finally like, here, let me just kneecap you with the actual reality of what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
And she, I feel like, because Lorazis, this is probably the first time you've been introspective since the campaign started.
Probably.
If the
Like,
force itself is responsible for meting out vengeance, I don't believe any of us it would deem worthy of its wrath. But best to still keep an eye out. And she's going to go back inside to be directly next to the prince.
Kind of looking at the house, I figured stepped in with it. Now he doesn't weigh that much, so it wouldn't break him underneath him.
Yeah.
we're staying inside.
But Frimmer's just going to post up near the door. Is there a window to the house?
Or a place large enough for me to set up my tent inside the wall.
Oh, you.
So mean.
Let's see here. I don't think I put any windows, Fenrir, but there's a hole in the wall where Duchess is currently still kind of kneeling next to the graves.
Oh, I'm sitting. I'm not.
Sitting.
Next, you guys check on me. I'm going to be asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fenrir's going to be posted kind of like on that right side where he has line of sight on Duchess, but also outside and the door.
Okay, yeah, and the front door is
And
right
he's just
there.
going to get into standstill position.
How does everyone else want to? I would say, Travis, we could probably find a way to set up your tent if that is something you wish
Yes.
to do. There's not.
Duchess is just.
There's
She
not.
didn't even set up her bedroom or anything. She's just like it looked uncomfortable. To be sleeping like she is.
If she does fall asleep, Fenrir's going to step outside and put a blanket on her.
She's probably asleep before the rest of you guys. This is a lot.
Yeah,
Even for
Fenrir's
her.
going to take the bedroll that he has and cover her up.
And then go back to your post.
Yeah.
And I would say, Travis, you're probably able to set up your tent here in what used to be what looked like a kitchen.
I'm still worried about Corin.
Are you? Why would you be worried about Corin? Why
He
would
doesn't seem like he cared too much about the whole zombie situation. We don't know. But speaking of Corin and Songshen, how do y'all want to sleep?
I wanna meditate outside of or by fucking Lorazis's tent.
we have to
And-
wait on Corin to sleep?
As I regularly do, I will fan myself during my meditation, but I'll do it just hard enough that it makes a sound that's annoying inside the tent.
My tent is sound canceling.
I don't
I
believe
doubt
that.
that. I doubt that.
It's not. It's
It's just loud enough that it's annoying.
Corin,
Yeah, and I do that for the next 4 hours.
There's no shortage of floor space if you wanted to set up a bedroll anywhere. So you just let me know where you're feeling like posting up yourself.
Just somewhere within maybe side of the door. And yeah.
actually, what was the word? Extortion. Would the prince, for a large fee, like to stay inside the tent?
I think even if the prince wanted to, he would not be allowed to.
Aw.
Like he is posted up, like he has his bedroll out, like up against just 3 like full walls, and shade is right where 2 doors meet. So even if he was like, oh man, that sounds so great, she'd be like, nope, I put you where you're put, you're staying there. We had 10 people with us the last time we ran away, and now there's none.
Yeah, but now you have good people with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
How are we doing watch tonight?
You know, Fenrir can always watch.
I'm gonna open
Yeah, I
my
mean, I can
spellbook,
technically watch as well.
glare at it for a second, close it, and go, not first, and then go sleep for 4 hours.
I don't know how effective Duchess is going to be on watch,
No, I'm gonna let Dutch. I'll take 2 watches.
but
He
at
does have
some
sentry
point
size.
she is going to
Yeah,
wake
that's-
up, and for the one who is on watch at that point, we'll hear a soft sung lullaby. And that's it. Like, she's so not effective because this is not the place for her to be effective right now. But like, at some point, there's just going to be a very just quiet lullaby that's sung.
I'll take the first 2 watches.
The chainmail's back.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm genuinely
yeah.
curious what's making the
Yeah,
chainmail
yeah.
noise. Like the storm stuff or like the big poofs, that makes sense. What the fuck is the chainmail? Is
I
like
Yeah.
don't know
it's
actually what it is.
impressive. It is impressive is what it is.
I thought you had like a chainmail dice bag or something.
It's almost too high pitched to be that though, unless it was made of like
A really
uh
shitty chainmail, yeah.
yeah, like
I
cheap
know
pot
what you're
metal.
hearing. My thing has been making a high pitched noise for a while now. I don't know what it
But it
is.
sounds like chainmail.
All right. I know that we're running over, so I'm gonna wrap it up soon. But let me go ahead and get the perception checks from you, Fenrir, for watch.
Did that go on the floor?
Who are you talking to?
It sounded like somebody rolled a real die and it went on the floor.
The first one was a 11. The second one was a nat 20 -2.
Oh, why do we the man with centuries rest has a -2 perception.
That's why I had to ask
We
at the
decide
beginning.
we're gonna work something out.
We're all gonna die. Not right now, obviously. We're too good for that, but at some point. Gonna be roll a perception check. -1. Alright, don't worry about it. Alright, so the green dragon gets ambush.
Okay. I am gonna say that Nat 20 kind of saved Fenrir some hurt. So, kind of the first hour passes by. Nothing seems out of the ordinary. You kind of start to hear Duchess kind of humming, singing this soft lullaby, and you kind of focus a little bit more towards where she is, and this shadow kind of appears right in front of you and attempts to stab you, but you see it in time. So we're going to end with rolling initiative.
Did I get a full
Oh,
rest?
good.
I will let you count it as a short rest, so you can do your arcane tradition. But no, you
I
did
did
not.
that the last short rest.
You did not get a full rest.
Fuck.
Oh no.
You want
It's
us to
okay.
tell
I can
you-
finally use this as mockery. It'll be fine.
And you want to know our initiative, so next time we do this, we're ready to go.
Yes.
19.
Are you gonna put it in the initiative tracker by the time the next session starts?
I'm going to start it, so all I'll have to do is resume the encounter.
At
Ooh.
19.
Pretty good.
70.
And I
got a
think
13.
Oh god.
it's 19 for Corin.
Can I choose to ignore the combat to stay in my tent and attempt to lure?
Theoretically, yes. There's no based off of. Oh shit! I forgot to. Fenrir, what's your initiative?
21.
Oh
What?
shit!
I rolled a 19. My initiative is a +2.
Alright.
I
If I
rolled
wasn't at
good.
14 of 15, I probably would, but I'm confident enough to throw hands with no spell slots.
Why did you use all your spell slots? I still have most of mine.
Do you, though?
Yeah. 1 second. Let me just double check that. Yeah. I've got 4 of 6.
I mean, I do have my channel divinity back, so. Who's ready
You've
to
only
get
been
it?
casting cantrips?
Yeah.
Alright.
I didn't
Do any of your
actually do a
spells do
lot.
stuff?
Wow.
Yes.
I know one of them's darkness.
Yeah, but I never get to use that one.
That's fair.
Did you use like things like shield and stuff? Mage
As a
armor.
reaction, yeah, I used silvery barbs a lot and
Yeah, that'll be
magic
the thing.
missile a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back on.
Oh, healing worded once.
Oh, hey, good for you.
Yeah.
Don't admit that, Jesus.
I don't know, 4 combats throughout a day
No,
and
not you, not you.
utilizing 6 spells, I think is good.
Oh my god. No, it's just somebody at work admitted to everybody else we work at that, like, oh, they're on shift, but they're not working. They haven't even got the window open. Like, why would you say that to everyone?
Is this about a person they hated?
No, they themselves have just said, I'm not on my game tonight. I sat here and I haven't even had the window open. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Oh, well, then if there was a firing coming up, you're not on that list.
Nope.
Yeah, that's job security for you this month. Shit.
Yeah.
Think I got everyone. I forgot to add shade to the initiative, so I had to re-enter everyone's initiative manually. So I'm going to call it out. You tell me if I'm wrong. Fenrir 21. Corin 19. I have your text in front of me, so you don't have to worry about that. Duchess 19. Songshen 17.
How does Corn have more text than I do? Damn.
I think he just rolled higher than you because you probably rolled what, a 15 plus 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rolled an 18 plus 1. And then I've got Lorazis at 13, which
I had a 37.
incorrect.
Fair.
Five crossbow bolts pierce your tent, and they're exploding bolts. You take
Finally.
you take 24 d6 fire damage.
Oh, yes. I'm dead.
But that is where we will leave off tonight. And we will be back next week, same time, same day, Monday, 7 o'clock. And
Ooh, that will actually be 7 o'clock for me next week.
Cool.
exciting. And you'll have
I
air
might
conditioning and AC.
Oh my god, the
I take
luxury.
83 damage from the 5 exploding crossbow. It's hitting my chest.
Alright, then I will see you guys later. I gotta go get some food.
Have
Okay,
a
bye,
good
have
night,
fun.
everyone.
Bye.
Night, everyone.
Oh, I just realized this person's being
Wait,
a
Philip,
dick.
did you want